Hi, it's Caitlin, and I'm here with the next installment in the Zodiac Stones collaboration, which, if you aren't familiar with that, it's essentially a collaboration between three amazing Brazilian indie nail polish brands, By Dany Vianna, Whatcha Indie, and by Vanessa Molina. They come together, they put out 6 polishes at the start of every Zodiac season, and they're inspired by the stones, which are related to that Zodiac sign. So we're entering Cancer season. It's time to get emotional with this water sign, and the polishes will be available now on the By Dany Vianna website, and they are usually also available for pre-order through several stockists, which I will link down in the description. If they're not there now, they'll probably be there within the next few weeks. And yeah, I think that's everything you need to know. So this is for you. If you're a Cancer, then hopefully you like what you're about to see. We will start off by looking at Moonstone. And you can probably see that this is a magnetic. It's a silver magnetic pigment with blue aurora shimmer and holographic flakes. So this is for meditation and intuition for Cancers. This has a really good formula right out of the bottle, and I love the way that this polish looks whether or not you apply a magnet. So I'm going to show it with the magnet applied, without the magnet applied, so you can get a taste for it. I did decide to go with the bar magnet effect, the cat's eye sort of look, and this had great opacity, so I liked it in 2 coats on its own, or as you saw, I applied a layer, then magnetized a layer, and I also really like the effect of that. And I am sealing all of my swatches with Cuticula Limitless Quick Dry Top Coat. And I do like to apply my magnet after top coat just to keep the line a little tighter as it dries. And then I will note that on my ring finger I did my version of a horseshoe magnet velvet effect, and I absolutely love that. It looks like some kind of precious stone, much like a moonstone. Here we have blue chalcedony, and this one is for self-affirmation and communication for Cancer, and it is a periwinkle base with holographic flakes and hollow glitter. This does have a jelly type base to it. It's such a pretty color, and the hollow, I will say, is quite holographic. It's got a beautiful rainbowiness to it. And I don't think I had any sun when I swatched this collection either. It's just not been overly sunny so far this year, which is kind of very sad. But you can see that this polish has a fantastic formula. It covered beautifully in 2 coats. I went a little thicker on my middle finger, so you could leave it in 2 with thicker coats, or I went in with a third on my index, so you can see how it looks when you do thinner. Next up is Yellow Rainbow Fluorite, and this one is a thermal. This is for protection and personality, It has a yellow base with a mix of ultra chrome chameleon and iridescent flakes from copper to gold and a green thermal effect when cold. So I was actually pretty hot when I swatched this. So this is sort of the warm state, this sort of really cool, murky, swampy, yellowy base to it. And then the flakes are really fun. This is just like autumn in a bottle. It goes on really easily and beautifully. I didn't experience any issues with staining, and the flakes come out really easily on the nail. There's a lot of them in various sizes. I do think this is best built up in 3 coats. It just kind of gives you more pigment to your actual look of your nail polish, so I think it's best in 3. And it does dry a bit dull because of the thermal pigment as well as the flakes. So 1 layer of top coat will smooth everything out and it won't be difficult to remove. So this greeny shade is kind of how it looks in the cold state, and then this is the warm state. And this is definitely, I think I put my hands in the freezer. So this is as dark, I think, as it will get. And then that yellow you saw will be how light it gets when your hands are hot. This polish is Golden Topaz, and it's for passion and creativity. It's a brown jelly base with a mix of iridescent flakes and holographic flakes. I love this polish, and I really like how there's some really big flakes in there. I think it's very fun. The base color is very sheer, so would be suitable for layering or using as a topper even, just because that base is quite subtle. But as you're going to see, it does build up nicely. And you'll notice that I am sort of moving some of the flakes around just because of how they landed on my nail. I want them dispersed a little better, but they're easy to move around, and this polish does build up nicely in 3 coats. This one's another very autumnal polish. And while this isn't going to be as textured as a glitter or reflective glitter, there are some pretty big flakes in there which benefit from a good thick layer of glossy top coat, but you won't need 2 coats. One will do the trick. This green polish is called Jade, and this is a stone for people in the Cancer sign when they are looking for emotional balance and love. And this is a green Crowley base with gold microflakes and holographic gold galaxy glitter. This one very much has a creamy base to it. It builds up really nicely and easily. And the hollow in here is a really nice touch. It's very sparkly. This one I do think is best in 3 coats. it just kind of like rounded everything out when I applied that third coat, so I do think it probably is best in 3. And you'll probably notice that it dries a bit textured from the tiny flakes and glitter. They don't require anything more than 1 layer of top coat, but don't skip top coat. And last but not least, we have silver rutilated quartz, which is also for passion and creativity. It's a clear base with holographic flakes, black flakes, and graphite microflakes. So this one, I'm going to show it on its own. I'm going to show it as a topper and over a few different colors, which I don't want to spoil anything, but the colors that I am layering this over are coming soon. I.e., I think my video for them comes out tomorrow, or yeah, it should be tomorrow. So you won't have to wait long. And this topper or polish, however you want to use it, has a great formula, applies easily and evenly, and yeah, it's just a great topper that looks good over everything. As you can see, a whole bunch of different colors. It works beautifully, and even if you choose to build it up on its own, you can do that too for a sheer look. It does have a tiny bit of texture, so do use a good top coat to smooth it out. My camera cut out, the battery died as I was putting on the third coat on my index finger, but that is 3 coats on my index and then 1 coat over the polish on my middle, and it's just a lovely polish. I do like it on its own, and you can see that the hollow is very rainbowy. I do have one standout from that set, and it is Moonstone. I just think it's a beautiful magnetic, but it also looks fantastic if you don't magnetize it. To me, 2024 has been the year of silver metallic nails, but with a beautiful formulation. In the past, if you wanted silver metallic nails, it was like a streaky mess, or you needed some special base coat. But this polish is stunning. It looks amazing with the magnetic effect. It has just the perfect amount of hollow. I personally really love it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if you're a Cancer. I know a few Cancers, and I think Cancers are supposed to be like, you know, very emotional and very like retreat into themselves and feel a lot of things. Maybe that's a stereotype. I don't know. I don't think I know enough Cancers well enough to know too much about them. So I'm just going by the few things I have heard. So yeah, I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.